Welcome to This Is Important, a production of iHeartRadio, the show where we talk about what's obviously most critically, crucially important. Today on This Is Important.
Vote for who you think Chuck Norris would vote for.
They gave me gas. I was knocked out, and then they gave me the Backshots.
I'm fine. My dick's not purple.
Strap in.
I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Oh, boy.
Here we go. Hey, here we go. Little Polly Char.
Oh, my God.
I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Here we go. That's a
How
really
long
good
is
version of
that?
that song. Holy smokes.
Salute your jorts.
Where did you find that one?
That's pretty good. Wait.
There's no place in America the president shouldn't be able to come.
There we go.
Somebody's been at work.
Wow, you got in the crates. I like that a lot.
Well, it's
But
a
is
big
that it?
day. That's it.
Somebody's been in the crates. They got one new clip.
It is a big day. Today is election day.
Election
here in America.
day.
Yeah.
DI Nation. Turn
And
out.
I watched the news recently. Donald
Okay.
Trump is running for president, dude.
I'm gonna come.
He is
Donald-
again.
Didn't he
He's
already
running-
do it? He's doing it again.
He's doing it
live.
again, and he's like the apprentice guy,
Yes.
and he's
We'll do it
running for
live.
president, dude.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, it's kind of wild. So
Pretty
he's
wild.
gonna run for president.
I do like the premise of your joke is that
And
you
then-
know him more from The Apprentice than being president previously.
You're
Wait,
fired.
he was president. I just
Do
watched
not
the
come.
news the other day for the first time. So,
That's huge, dude. Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
So yeah, he's running for president, and then
Uh-huh.
this woman,
Mhm.
and the way Donald pronounces it,
Mm.
Kamala.
Kamala.
No, you
Well, he
fucked it up
says-
again.
No, doesn't he say Kamala?
He says
No, he did.
Kamala.
Oh, Kamala.
Which weirdly was like a racist pro wrestler character. Do you remember
What-
Kamala?
No, I don't remember Kamala.
Yeah.
Of course we do, right, Adam?
And yeah. And explain
Yeah.
exactly why this pro wrestler was racist.
You just look at a
Yeah, and then we'll be right back.
Did there used to be a lot of wrestling, like racism in wrestling?
just look at a picture of him. It's
Used
like
to be?
a super offensive like caricature of like a African tribesman. It was like, even as a kid, I'm like, this isn't right at all.
Right, he's holding shrunken heads and stuff.
Yeah, and like weird paint on his titties.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But
Do you think that's who Trump?
Did you say weird paint on his titties?
and maybe because I've never seen the news or even read a thing ever, there's
Mhm.
not African tribesmen that look exactly like that person.
Right, the grass skirt situation.
I'm not sure how much they studied into that. I'm not sure
Yeah.
if he was even
If-
part of.
And like I
Yeah.
said, I've never seen the news.
You don't think Vince McMahon,
I think Vince McMahon, exactly. I think
He studied up.
he went to go build a well in a village and was like, is it cool if I co-op this paint job you've got on, sir?
if I know
Fuck it.
anything about
Yeah,
my boy
Vince.
Vince,
Yeah.
Yeah, your boy. Totally your boy.
I love everything about him. And like I said,
Right.
I've
I
never
love you
seen the
guys.
news, and I
Yeah.
don't know
Yeah.
anything about
And
any
you don't want-
pop culture
Right.
or
That's good.
history.
That's good.
I love Vince McMahon, and I stand by everything he's ever done.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good, Adam.
Everything.
That's
yeah.
that's
So,
cool. You're attitude era guy.
I think he's big into fisting, Adam.
Yeah.
Punches,
Think-
big punches. Yeah.
Yeah,
Big-
I'm in, and I stand by everything he
Yeah,
does.
and you just bought P Diddy's greatest hit. You're hype.
Low blows.
I have it. Like I said, I don't watch the news, and
Right.
I recently got into P. Diddy, like
Right.
mostly his new stuff.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah,
yeah. Good.
I love his newest stuff. So,
Mhm.
you know, how funny would it be if he came out with his own brand? How many billions, and I'm talking billions
Okay.
of dollars, would
Mhm.
he make if he came out with his own brand of baby oil right now?
Mm.
Diddy Sauce
Gotcha, bitch.
Right.
or whatever.
Wait,
you know,
you're calling it Diddy Sauce?
This dude had a name in the chamber.
Wait, you're calling it Diddy Sauce?
Well, I don't know. I feel like, we could workshop that, but
Yeah.
you.
No, I think you nailed it.
Okay, Diddy Sauce.
Yeah, Diddy Sauce is good.
Yeah.
Diddy Sauce is good.
Diddy Sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Diddy's boy oil. I don't know. What do we?
Yeah.
Diddy Sauce. We'll stick there.
Yeah, we'll stick with Diddy Sauce. And so he comes out with that. How many billions do we
Slick
think?
your dick with Diddy Sauce.
There we go.
Yeah, what would we call that kind of product where it's like the ship is going down like a Hail Mary product?
Well, I feel like doesn't Trump always do that? He always has some insane, but the ship never seems to go down. It
But
always seems like the ship is about to sink, and then he's like, "Hey, I'm selling Bibles now," and you're like, "You're doing what?"
But the product isn't about the thing that's trying to take him down.
Oh, right.
Right?
That
Like
is true.
he wouldn't be like, "Yo, I fucked a porn star. Guess what? I'm fucking another one. Everyone buy the tape."
There's no
You know,
place in America
it's sort
the
of he's doing
president
the opposite.
shouldn't be able to come.
Thank you, Blake.
He's sort of doing that. He's like, "I fucked a porn star. I'm actually selling Bibles,
Yeah.
so I'm a
Right.
good guy."
But
There you
isn't that
go.
like that's the opposite? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You're saying
Yeah,
lean
yeah.
into it, like start
Right.
Vivid, refire up Vivid Entertainment.
Dust or like something to dry people off, like towels, Diddy towels.
Diddy Towels is pretty cool.
He's like, "You know what? I've lubed up too many
It's
people.
too much. Yeah.
I like this.
Chalk. He's chalking up.
It's like that. It's like that stuff that
Diddy chalk. Rock climbing
Fuck yeah.
or
Diddy Chalk.
no, it's
Yeah.
that thing that you wash your car with, like the ShamWow thing
Oh yeah.
that that really soaks up all the
Right.
water.
Yes.
Right.
What is the damn word for those things? I love
A
those
chamois.
things. Yeah, it is.
It's
It's
a
just
chamois.
chamois.
It's a chamois.
ShamWow.
It's a ShamWow.
Is the ShamWow guy the guy that died?
What is the damn name for that?
Is the ShamWow guy the guy that died?
That's Billy Mays. You know, I'm working on a movie about not about these guys, but sort of based loosely on these guys. The
that
ShamWow
role.
guy, he had I think methamphetamine in his system and got
Hey.
caught with a bunch of hookers.
He bit
That's
somebody,
right.
right?
Happens
So
to the
dope.
best of us.
He bit somebody.
Yeah.
Allegedly, didn't he? Right?
I think
Yeah.
I don't even think it's allegedly. And I think he's the one that got bit.
Well, I say because I don't know. Yeah.
I think he's the one that got bit.
He got bit.
Much like
So it is allegedly Adam.
Wait, whoa, wait, what? Wait, hold on. He got bit by
I
someone?
think he got bit by a hooker, called the police on them, and then they came,
Ow.
and then there's a bunch of hookers,
Right. They're like, well, you got hookers, sir.
and they had they were doing meth together,
Yeah.
and he got arrested, which is
Dang.
so funny.
I
And
hate
then,
when that happens.
Billy Mays,
Okay.
R.I.P. He's our
R.I.P..
greatest. But he was a party animal too, dude. He died with cocaine in his system.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. These are not
It's a bagel.
shocking. These are not shocking allegations.
So these guys fucking rock.
Hold up.
These guys are allegedly, allegedly.
He was slap chop.
He's so
Was he slap chop?
He did.
ShamWow was
You know,
slap
we
chop,
did-
right?
What the hell? He had both of them?
Wasn't that the same guy?
Here we go. Here we go.
Producers are sliding in.
Yeah, we're gonna
Producer
research-
Todd.
research.
Big Todd dog. Give us Billy Mays.
It's weird that you brought this up because in my Google News algorithm, I'm getting a lot of Susan Powder news. Like she's back. She's writing a
that?
memoir.
Susan
The blonde, crew cut, spiky hair, fitness guru in the 90s who made a zillion bucks
Yeah,
and then
I
she
love
just
that.
lost it all because people took her money.
Dude, the Tony Little guy, the Gazelle guy. There was a lot of
The
Bonnie.
gazelle ponytail
Yeah.
guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think Tony Little.
Oh, yeah. Tony Little. What about Body by Jake? That guy was off the chain.
Yeah. Tony Big. You feel me?
Oh yeah. You know
Yeah.
that's Haley Steinfeld uncle.
Okay.
Wow, dude.
Adam, once again,
I love it.
very, very good friends with very young people.
Wealth of knowledge.
Yeah. Well, I did. I went to dinner with Haley and her brother
Right.
when I was in
Okay.
New York. This is years ago now.
Jerry Steinfeld.
That's very funny.
Yeah. Well, you know Haley Steinfeld. She's a famous actress. She was in Pitch Perfect 2 with me,
Yeah.
and she's. Please don't stop the music. I went out to dinner with her brother and her,
Mm.
and I don't know. Somehow we got on the topic of fitness, and I was just saying how funny I think 90s.
I don't know how you could possibly happen at a dinner with Adam Devine.
Yeah, you also weren't wearing a shirt and
How this is how it started. First of all, her brother Bailey, super jacked.
Is he?
And Adam's like, I don't know. Her name's Haley. I'm saying his name's Bailey.
Okay, Bailey and Haley.
He's probably jacked, and Adam goes right in and goes, how are we doing it?
Yeah.
What? How are
That's
we getting
probably
there?
exactly.
And
how
so you're
they
talking
do it.
about jacked men. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, and I'm saying how funny I think, and a funny movie would be based in that world of 90s fitness stars.
Okay. I like that.
Because they're all crazy. And then they're like, you're joking, right? And I'm like, what do you mean? And they're like, and I was going down the list, and I'm like, oh,
Adam Devine, well known for comedy.
Body by Jake.
Right.
And they were like, you're kidding, right? And I go, no. What do you, I mean, well, yeah, I think it'd be a funny movie.
You love to joke. You want to know what the bit is.
And I mean, I did not put that together. What a cool uncle to have. Imagine
He had his own TV show for a while.
He did?
Yeah, he had a
Body
sitcom.
by Jake.
Body
Oh,
by
yeah, he
Jake had a
did, didn't
sitcom.
he?
He was an
What?
actor who just was like jacked.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I told you,
Well, I think he
dude.
was a fitness guy that became an actor. And
Really?
then became a fitness person.
Was he an athlete? Like a football player?
You know, I just had a great idea for a TV show.
What was his body by?
Producers slide in
I
the
just had a
DMs.
great idea for a TV show. What if they did like a Big Brother house, but you filled it with all like the fitness people, and you like you put them against each other for like who is the
Battle of
fittest?
Fit.
Yeah,
it's called
Fit Off.
The combine?
They do that?
Like a combine situation? Well, I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't say it out loud because now someone's going to take it.
I want to know if like John Bastow like is more
did you
fit
see-
than Jake.
Right. They would never do it.
There was a Netflix show called Physical 100 that was like set in,
Oh yeah, people loved that
Yeah.
show.
I don't know, somewhere in Asia. It was cool, dude.
I think it's Korea.
Yeah.
And then they have like busts of the person.
crazy?
Yeah.
They made busts of the person. And then when you get knocked out, you have to break your bust with a hammer. And it
Right.
was so funny seeing these buff people be all sad hitting their own bust with a hammer. It was the best, dude.
Right. They look at it and go, I thought it was strong. I thought I had big, strong hands.
So Billy Mays did OxyClean.
That show's pretty good. I couldn't watch it, though.
He did
got
Kaboom.
boner.
He had a lot of good stuff. OxyClean, I think, was his big hit.
Ooh,
I'm gonna come.
Billy
OxyClean.
Mays.
Hey, we
That-
got it in the laundry room right now.
That's got to be still. Who did the little scrub daddy? Or that's a Shark Tank invention, huh?
I believe so.
That thing's hot fire.
And by
Scrub
the way,
Daddy?
Vince Offer is the other guy. He looks like a psychopath.
This is
Um,
ShamWow
in-
guy.
The ShamWow guy, yeah.
Mm.
He looks truly,
Yeah.
truly crazy.
I remember him he's off-putting.
Is that his real name? Vince Offer?
Yeah, apparently.
No. His name is
I mean-
Vince Shlomi.
Blow me.
Yeah.
Huh?
Shlomi the money.
Oh, you're right. No, his
Wait.
name is
Blow
Offer
me.
Shlomi. So his first name was Offer.
Yeah. That's sick. Offer only.
Offer
Oh,
so
Shlomi.
man.
That-
Hey,
So his name is Offer Shlomi. That cannot be real, dude.
Yes, points.
Yeah.
first Shlomi.
Better known as Vince Offer or Vince Shlomi.
Where's this bro from? What name is
From Israel.
Israel. He's from Israel.
Offer Shlomi? Okay,
mean,
yeah,
that
I hear it now. Now I hear it.
So he had a good run too. He did ShamWow. He did Slap Chop.
Yeah.
That's a
exactly.
huge one. That's huge.
That's a big one. That's a big one.
It's science.
I mean, honestly,
That's huge.
all you need is ShamWow, and the fact that he also got Slap Chop is wild.
It's fucking crazy. How do you go from ShamWow to damn Slap Chop? That's a run.
Oh, he was a Comedy Central guy between 2 and 4 a.m. on Comedy Central. That's when he
Nucky
was there.
Grandma.
Oh, so he's
Very
our
cool.
coworker.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's how we know him so well.
Okay, Viacom.
And you know what? On election day, this is just something really cool to touch on.
So
He should run.
because I just found out that Donald Trump from The Apprentice
Yes.
is
Yes.
running for president of the United States, apparently for the second time. Apparently
Hold up.
he lost, and he's going to try to be the first president ever to come back after a big L.
Wait, is that real?
Oh, is that
Yeah.
real? I didn't
Is
know,
that
man.
real?
Yeah.
Nobody's
that's
ever
real.
nobody's ever sat one out and came back?
No, I do not believe so.
That's good trivia. That's really good trivia.
That's such good trivia.
So he's trying to do that. Why can't Vince Offer, who I would say is just as famous and just as successful? I don't
Sure.
watch the news.
Mhm. again.
I feel, and he has a background with hookers, much like Donald Trump. Why doesn't he also try to be the president? Because he has a cool pedigree, Slapchop.
Bully.
The guy has great ideas. You know what I mean?
Right. Wait a second.
Well, is he the inventor or is he the face of Slapshot?
A lot of these
He's
guys
the
invent their own stuff. A lot of them invent it.
Really? Like they patent it?
Yeah, a lot
That's
of them
kinda-
do. A lot of them do.
Cleaning product. I don't know. All I'm going through is like, I guess I see lawsuits here, and it says the underground
That's a
comedy
mess.
movie was the subject of the lawsuit against 20th Century Fox and the Farrelly brothers. The offer claimed that 14 scenes from Something About Mary were lifted from the film. The Farrellys denied this claim, saying we never heard of him, we never heard of his movie, and it's a bunch of baloney. So they're saying that I guess that guy made the movie, the underground comedy movie, and he sued Something About Mary because they stole scenes from the movie.
What the hell?
Also,
No.
when did the underground comedy movie come out? First of all, I don't know. I've never heard. It's so underground that I
It
feel
came
like
out in 1999, and Something About Mary came out in 1998. I don't understand.
Okay.
That's the math ain't
Well, maybe the scripts could have been going around town at the same time.
the math isn't mathing. The math is not mathing on that one.
The math ain't mathin'. Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that a fun one to say?
Yeah, that's really good. Dang, that's kind of weird. Huh.
Yeah.
Damn,
It kind of
wow.
makes me want to see the underground comedy movie now.
Yeah, I bet it's
I promise you it's good.
Vince, or sorry, offer Shlomo,
offer
Right.
Shlomi,
Shlomi.
offer Shlomi a good offer.
He wrote and directed it.
Oh, this is good.
You know what's crazy
I think I heard about this.
is that we just, when you're out here in LA
Mm-hmm.
trying to like make it, you meet
Mhm.
these people. We
Hollywood.
know a version of this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who's got like the energy and like he's ready to go. He just needs some money. He's got the script. And you're like,
Those are
fuck, I think this guy's going to make this horrible movie.
Oh,
Do
absolutely.
Do I trust him? Yeah. Do I trust him?
audition for it? Do you know what I mean? Like, you're like, should I be in this bad movie? He's doing it. They have like they got the
yes.
gusto. They got the like,
Dude,
me
I
and
was
Adam
sitting-
wouldn't be in Ratco if we didn't say yes to people like that. Come on.
we
great example. And do you guys
Ratko
think
the
those
Dictator,
are
son.
nice people or no? Good
What?
people?
What the?
the Ratko the Dictator son.
Were they biting prostitutes on methamphetamines or
there's-
no?
I don't know the history of the. So Blake and I were in a National Lampoon movie called Ratko
Adam
the
does not
Dictator son.
defend them.
Uh,
Yeah.
and
Starring Pedro from
From-
Napoleon
yeah,
Dynamite.
was it Efren Ramirez? Is
Efren
that his-
Ramirez. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
And it was, I don't know if you could make a movie as bad as that movie. And what sucked is when Workaholics came out, when it first
Mhm.
debuted, when Workaholics first came out, and suddenly Workaholics was a hit, they went back and bought that movie
Yeah, they redropped it.
to air after like late night after Workaholics.
Yeah, they dusted that off.
They're like, yeah, this is perfect. The guys from Workaholics are in this movie. We're going to run it.
Want more?
Mhm.
So embarrassed. I
Right.
was so embarrassed by that because people were like, wow, Workaholics is so good. Why is this so bad?
Mm.
Somebody help
It was
me!
so
Yeah,
bad.
it was-
Maybe it was like to show how good Workaholics was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
Oh.
comparison, that's kind of cool.
You know, because I just feel like at Comedy Central, they're operating on a whole other level of like,
Mm.
And that's
You
why they
know,
don't
mm.
even exist anymore.
Mm.
Right.
yeah.
right.
Hollywood.
No way. Come on. They're
Hey, quick factoid.
yes.
Just saw like a IG video the other day.
Drop your factoid.
What is it? Efren Ramirez? What's his name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Efren Ramirez.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He and the Napoleon Dynamite star guy are both twins.
What? Huh?
So like, because he's Pedro, right?
Oh, I thought you were saying twins with each other. I was like, what the hell?
No. But he's Pedro from
Yeah.
Napoleon Dynamite, right?
Right.
That's correct.
He's a twin, and so is Napoleon Dynamite. They're both twins.
Wow.
Whoa.
I knew John Hader and his brother
Any takebacks?
Is
I'm pissed now.
I knew that they were. I did not know that. That's cool. That's weird when people are twins.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
We talked
Yeah,
about
twins are gross.
Yeah.
oh,
Gross?
what's his name? The
Your best friend's a twin, but Tebow. Yeah. Okay.
Bohemian Rhapsody guy.
You're talking about. Oh.
Freddie Mercury?
No. Mr. Robot.
Oh no. The actual actor guy. Yeah. He's a twin.
Mr. Robot. What is it? Ramy Malik.
Yes.
And I
He's a twin.
I hung out with Ramy a couple times way back in the day, and we ran into him that WME party, and I ran up behind him and like grabbed his titties, and I was like, "Hey, buddy!" I don't know what I was doing. I was on a good one, and I ran and I like cupped his titties or something like that, and I care
just normal
Disaster, my guy.
Yeah, it was a bad look. No, if it was him, it would have been great, very funny. But he goes,
I was intoxicated.
looked at me like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "Hey, man, what's good? Like, I just grabbed your titties. I thought we were friends."
How are your titties?
And you're looking at me like that wasn't something you wanted. Like, what's good,
weird, dude?
What's
it's
good?
That we're at this cool Hollywood
The
party,
music
and
stops.
you're trying to talk to Joaquin Phoenix, but I'm grabbing your titties.
What's
though.
good?
What's good?
What's good, bud?
And he looked at me like, "What's good?" But he said, "I don't think you're looking for me. I think you're looking for my brother." And
I'm not sure he would love that, but
I thought he was fucking lying to me. He points across the room, and there's Ramy Malik. So Ramy Malik, who is a very distinctive looking person, has a twin brother that is just as distinctive looking. It's crazy.
Yeah, very unique.
It is crazy.
That is.
One of them's got to go. I'm not going to say which one.
Battle of the Dead.
I'll say it. The non-famous one.
But whoever's letting you grab their titties stays.
Yeah. The non-famous one, because Ramy would have allowed me to grab his titties. That's all I'm saying.
Encouraged.
He would have. He would have loved it. I know Ramy
with
by
open
the
titties.
2 times I hung out with him briefly. He
what
would have
you
loved.
thought meant, which you consider green light for sneaking up behind and grabbing.
Dude, you guys know me. I'm a great judge of character.
Between those 2 times you actually hung out and all the times you've watched Night at the Museum 2 or whatever the fuck he's in.
Gotcha. Hey,
Between
Joaquin,
all that-
how are you? Sorry, I'm grabbing my boy's titties here real quick.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
You're looking for my brother, I think. What's good?
Yeah. I think we've talked about Ramy's twin before because I think I went up to him and he was like, "No, I have a twin," and I go, "Oh my God, I think I'm being lied to by my face by somebody who just skyrocketed to fame." And then he pointed across the room and I go, Good. You skyrocketed to fame, but you're not lying to me.
Todd's memory is so good.
Yeah.
Todd, our editor
got
producer,
a mind like a track.
He goes, episode 48. You're a weirdo, Todd.
On episode 48, you talked about this already. On episode 48, to pull that from the deep back part of his brain and just go, episode 48 is unreal.
That is crazy. That's that is so long ago. Holy smokes.
Yeah, get a life.
What number are we on? We're not on episode 420 yet, are we?
No, dude, we're 200.
Okay. As long as we didn't miss that, I would be so bummed. Episode 420 is going to go crazy.
This is episode 222.
222. Oh, lucky episode.
Too many episodes.
Yeah, okay.
What I'm thinking.
Here you go. I'll give you that.
Yes, points.
Do you guys know the difference between the Lucas brothers? Like, can you distinguish it? Because I always feel kind of bad.
No,
Not that I see them often, but when I do, like once a year,
Man,
I'm always like, "Hey, man."
So Lucas brothers, if people don't know them, they're 2 very funny comedians and writers now. And
writers, yeah, they write some good flicks.
Also, very like distinguished looking, like
see,
not distinguished, but unique looking.
Unique looking.
Style wise,
yeah, I think theirs is more style. Ramy is literally the way his face looks is very unique, and his brother, not Ramy. Not Ramy and Ramy. The Lucas brothers.
He loves that, by the way.
I think it's more style. They both wear the chunky glasses. and like the hoodies that are up and like the flipped up, like they're about ready to go cycling somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah,
Bike messenger status.
Yeah, they got to.
Yeah, I can't. I do not know. I like those guys. I do not know the difference between them.
It's hard. It's really hard.
Yeah, Kenny and Keith.
Yeah, I want them to like me. I think is even more part of the problem because I'm always like, I want you guys seem cool. I want you to like me.
Yeah,
but I don't know who I'm talking to, and I'm feeling bad about it.
Sneak up behind one of them and grab them by the titties, bro.
grab their titties.
You know, Blake. Great idea.
Thank you.
69, great idea. And they seem like the kind of guys that would fully be into that.
Honestly, though, it's kind of on twins to separate themselves. You should take wilder swings to differentiate yourself from your twin.
Oh, you're going to tell people how to live now? Okay. Election day. Who should we vote for?
Our twin friends, Akko and Atiba, who I hung out with Atiba last night. Akko and Atiba.
You don't know?
I do know because he was talking photography all the time.
Oh, okay.
They both do photography.
Yeah, and had a camera and was taking a lot of photos.
they both do it.
No, not really. Not really.
You'd be surprised.
I think you think it's both, but you've only ever seen Atiba. Yeah,
you'd be surprised.
So they also dress the same. They'll show up wearing the same T-shirt places. You're like,
I know it's. Come on. They go to Supreme on the same day and pick out the same gear. It's like matching pajamas.
Yeah, they can't do that.
It's like, come on.
Here's the major fuck you that Atiba did. He got a tattoo that says Akko right here on his neck.
Yeah.
So when you approach Atiba, it says Akko. Yeah. And you're like,
well, that I think is the giveaway. That I think.
Obviously, but the first time I saw the tattoo, because I think he got it only a few years ago, I was like, oh, great. Akko got a little dope.
Yeah.
Well, nope. Akko got. Well, that would be weird if you got a tattoo that said Anders on your neck. That's
not if I was a twin. That'd be the best. I get my name, my twin gets his name, so everyone knows who we are.
Yeah, okay.
I love
see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that's cute. Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying, or do you hear what I'm saying?
I would say Atiba. The way I always differentiate him is he always has a nice watch on. He has a Rolex.
Ooh.
Okay.
He has a Rolex. Last night, he did not have a Rolex on. It threw me. It threw me for a loop. And I invited Atiba, not Akko. Mm-hmm. And for a minute, I thought they switched it up on me, and there's no way to tell. Yeah. And that's fine.
Hey, I can't make it to that party. Can you go for me? For sure. Yeah,
that'd be fine.
Yeah.
I went to the Clippers. I did this TurboTax commercial. And so Intuit. I didn't even know this. Intuit owns TurboTax. So the Intuit Dome where the Clippers play is owned by the parent company of TurboTax. So I got 4 courtside seats
for the
game last night.
Boss.
It was incredible. The arena, it's like Bizarro Land. It's like,
let's go.
I mean, it's like a billionaire who loves basketball created his own stadium specifically and only for basketball because the wall of fans is truly staggering. It's like scary looking. It's
like what? It's like vertical. Like what's the deal?
It's vertical like this. They have a section that's right behind the basket that their whole thing is. There's like a band leader that leads them through all the motions to like scare people off making their free throws. It was wild. And people were bricking free throws because they're so crazy and so loud.
Yeah.
Right.
It was really, really cool. And there's little remotes on each chair that you can like vote for things. They're like, who has the best costume? And you do you vote. And I'm
gonna come.
It rates who was loudest, like in your chair. So they give a prize to who is making the most noise per chair.
Where's the microphone?
There's gonna be some guy who is this whole thing as being like the loud guy.
Just a blowhorn like in his chair.
Yeah, you just got to get down on him and be like,
dude,
yeah, but somebody's gonna do it louder than you, Blake.
Oh, damn, that's gonna create a frenzy.
Someone's gonna sneak in a blowhorn and just let it go in their chair the entire time. Wah, wah, wah.
Players are just like, we don't want to play here.
Well, it feels like a soccer game.
Yeah, that's what it's sounding like.
I think honestly, it feels like a soccer game where it's just like when it's defense, it was on. I was like, oh, this is cool because Clipper fans don't have a lot to cheer for ever.
Right.
Oh,
We don't.
come on, man.
We don't. And it sucks.
What the hell?
That's
It's just in.
We don't. And so
Yeah.
this is awesome. Just the stadium is enough to cheer for. The
Right.
stadium is
Okay.
enough. It's so cool. I'm excited. I'm excited to.
Felt like a swim meet, huh? Yeah, that's cool.
Well,
That's pretty cool.
I don't know. I've
Almost
never.
like a swim
I-
meet
you
in
know,
here.
I haven't been to.
I think I've been to maybe one swim meet in high school.
Yeah.
And
Now we're talking. Cacophonous.
yeah, it was exactly like this $2 billion stadium.
Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
super rowdy like that.
Funny how that works.
told you, dude.
Funny how that works.
Do swim meets get pretty turned up? Do they get pretty loud?
Well, yeah, I mean, because it's just a race, so you only are cheering for however many seconds. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What do you do in between?
Oh yeah, so it's exactly like the $2 billion stadium.
Yeah. What do you do
Yeah,
in between the
more or less.
races? Like, do you like,
Nos. You just do Nos.
or what's the galaxy gas that everybody's doing? That's the shit right there.
Yeah, you just do
Everybody's-
Galaxy Gas.
Everybody's doing it. Talk
Um,
about it.
I mean, Hot Knives.
Yeah, kids are back on doing like huge cans of like whippets and stuff.
Oh,
it's a
That's tight.
it's a whole
Wouldn't
thing.
wouldn't want it
back
any
around.
other way.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
one other
good,
cool
man.
thing about the stadium before we pivot off.
I
The
love this.
Lexus Lounge. Remember how shitty
Mm.
the Lexus Lounge was at Clipper games in the past?
It was just like a curtained off kind of carpeted area.
It was a curtained off. It wasn't even carpeted. It was just like a
Right.
curtained off area, like where they used to like stack like old like
Magazines.
soda cartons or like,
Right.
oh, like old sodas and like where they get
Yeah.
the CO2 containers and shit.
It was just the
Right.
Lakers like storage.
They would like move that, sweep up, and then put out some
Hot dogs.
Like
hot
high
dogs
tops
shit.
and like hot lunch.
It was not a great lounge. This lounge looks like a dope nightclub, and then
Mhm.
the
Okay.
players run right. There's two lounges, and then they
Mhm.
carton off the middle part, or they rope off rather, and the players run through. So you see them run right
Shit.
past you to get in and out
Right.
of the stadium. It was so dope.
Can you offer them like
send it.
Yeah,
Hot dog
popcorns
or
and
past
beers.
apps?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah.
Harden, you want to bite off my hot dog? He's like, give it to me. Give me
Who's
that.
the star right now in the Clippers?
Harden.
'Cause is Kawhi
James
injured?
Harden. Yeah, Kawhi's injured.
It's James Harden. Yeah.
Damn it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I like James Harden. I like watching his big ass belly. Like, there's something just cool about it. He's just like a freak athlete who's like, I'm gonna get the shot. I'll lose the weight midway through the season. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was looking
Give
pretty
me- give me
tight though.
time.
He wasn't looking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He has to.
Well, you're thinking of the James Harden when he wanted to be traded from the
Mhm.
Nets, I believe. And
Oh, yeah. He kind of
What-
dumped out a little
yeah,
bit.
when he was in Brooklyn, he wanted to get traded, so he gained like 30 or 40 pounds. He looked as
Yeah.
fat as I looked at the end of the tour last year.
Yeah. You guys were
Oh.
indistinguishable from each other.
He
That
looked
was big.
Yeah, that was.
yeah.
I
Right.
was in
That
my
was big.
James Harden fat. I wanted to be traded
Right.
from my own life and body.
Mhm.
You're trying to
Mhm.
get traded to the Shameless podcast. Or what was it? What's Smartless?
Smartless.
Smartless.
We're shameless.
Yeah, we're shameless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're shameless. They're Smartless.
Shame.
Goodbye.
Less.
Well, you're looking really good now, Adam. You look
Thanks, baby.
skinny mini.
It almost goes without saying.
Yeah, I
Thanks,
want to
baby.
say you look like you're glowing.
Thank
And
you.
so wait, should we get into this?
What?
You're back.
Oh yeah, let's get into it. I'm back, baby.
You're back from Colombia.
Hell yeah, baby.
Medellín, Colombia.
Yeah, baby.
Back from Adam was like, I'm texting this dude. He's like, the mall is off the hook.
Yeah, and he was like, "What about?"
So
the
do we
mall?"
want to touch on the mall real quick
Dude,
before we get in?
Let's get into it. So Medellín, Colombia.
Okay.
It was very. And by the way, I love Narcos. So the entire time, I only want to ask people questions about Pablo Escobar and Narcos. But you
Mhm.
really,
They're like, actually, I can't talk about that. Like, I
Right.
wish you wanted.
you really have to refrain. You really have to refrain yourself.
Yeah.
So that sucked that I couldn't only ask questions about Narcos. But
Sure.
Mhm. It's a bummer.
it's this very, very nice mall. And then there's a hotel on one side and then the two medical towers on the other side. And they have
Mm.
everything. Like if you want to get hair plugs or dental work
Hair plug.
or cosmetic surgery. Or I'm assuming there's actual doctors in there, but like there's just posters and billboards for this shit all over.
Yeah. Colombia is well known for their plastic surgery, right? Isn't it like the capital of the world?
I think so. They're like medical shit. It would make sense.
Medellín.
And
It's
They put the
science.
med in Medellín.
That's what.
and so this mall was just alive.
Yes,
dude.
points!
There was just people everywhere. On like a Tuesday afternoon, there's people everywhere.
With like nose coverings and shit.
Yeah, are
A
they all
little
like
bit.
mummied up?
Everyone's like in recovery walking around.
Just Brazilian butt lift?
No, but just like I think Amazon, like it's there, but people don't get packages delivered. They go to the mall to get their shit still.
I love it.
So it was
That's
cool.
cool.
There was a movie theater that was on and popping. There was
Okay.
there
Man.
was an amusement
Movie
park
theater.
with like roller coasters and
Oh my God.
yeah, it was sick. There was
Inside the mall.
inside the mall, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy
And it was like an
shit.
inside outdoor indoor outdoor sort of mall situation. Like a California high school.
Was there like a water slide?
I do love the idea that I like the idea that they're like, so yeah, your surgery's tomorrow. We're gonna do an injections or whatever. You just can't go on any roller coasters. And Adam's just standing at the fence of the roller coaster, watching it go by. Like, God damn it.
Honestly, you
I should
joke,
be on that.
that's exactly what happened.
Because you're just killing time. You're killing time. You're like, I could do this. Like,
You're killing time, dude. And there was a log ride that I was like, oh.
Yeah. You're like, they got a Gravitron.
And also Colombia's known for
there's a log ride. Is that what you said?
yeah, there's a log ride.
Log ride, like a water log ride?
Yeah.
Oh my God. My boy loved log ride.
I love how Adam's like, and Adam brings up water log rides like,
What?
how could, and you guys understand how like you can't pass a water log ride up.
Dude, a log ride? Are you kidding me? They're the best.
Dude, log rides? Log rides, yes. You're not going to loop. Yeah,
They're
you got
the
a big
best,
drop guaranteed.
And guess what? The hotel's right
Yeah.
there. So you can get wet, you can go home, you can
Yeah.
change,
Yes.
you can come back again,
Yeah.
you can get wet, you can go back. you
Yeah.
can get
Yes.
in. It's
Put on a
all good.
mustache.
It's
Yes.
all good.
Yes.
They
Mhm.
also had, and I never got up to it because it was super far away from my hotel. It was like a 20-minute walk from my hotel.
Okay.
But I got there
Mm.
once just on an exploratory mission. The coolest arcade I've ever seen. Like it was like an acre of arcadedom.
Love that.
It was
I
so
love
dope.
arcades.
And they have arcades because again, it seems like they want people out of the house. They want people out shopping, playing arcade games, not at home, just farting around.
I guess, yeah, I guess.
It's a social society. Isn't that fun? Remember that, guys?
I just love arcade.
Dude, it was awesome. There was families out together. There were old men.
Perfect society.
There was old men
Mm.
chilling,
What?
like drinking coffee
Describe
together.
the old men.
Like,
What?
imagine if we actually hung out in real life
Okay.
at your daughter's birthday.
I'm trying to. Sure.
Imagine we
Ew.
hung out in real life
Yeah,
and
tomorrow.
we all sipped coffee together at a mall. How fun would that be?
Right,
Oh.
right.
And, oh, another
Yeah.
bummer. You're not allowed to drink coffee. This is decaf. Not allowed to drink coffee.
The biggest mug of decaf.
Well, there's just a little in it. But yes, I
He
have
only puts a squirt.
like 11 cups of decaf.
I
Um,
can't believe you're a decaf guy. Now we gotta get into that next, but go ahead.
Well, if
Yeah.
you get good coffee, it's still pretty good. It's a little watery, but it's still pretty good. But Colombia is known for their coffee and
Oh,
cocaine,
that's true.
and I couldn't do either,
Right.
dude. It sucked.
What? Wait, the doctor said you.
Don Francisco. Is Don Francisco from Colombia?
I think
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
lot of.
That's
Mhm.
possible.
Possible.
Anyway.
Wait, the doctor said no cocaine.
Yeah, he said no cocaine.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That seems weird to me.
Oh my God.
Uh,
Was that a thing for you?
So you're telling me they had
yeah, that was really hard. No, I've never been a big. Truthfully, I've never been a big cocaine guy. So
Luckily.
that was fairly easy. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
Mhm.
you reeled that in, and you could have gone down a real coke road, but
Well,
luckily it
as
wasn't.
any of us could. It's not like I ever had cocaine or did it really. Like
yeah,
you could have had a real cocaine guy. Why are you putting that
I-
on
Yeah,
me?
Blake. Yeah, what the fuck?
I just no, because you kind of feel like a 90s, like 80s power business guy. You have like the wheeling and dealing attitude. I'm a little more of a laid back guy.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
you're more like a, out there, baby. Come on,
Yeah,
let's
moving,
go.
Right.
shaking, 80s.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I get
Right.
that. I get
And
that.
you-
And I do
Mhm.
feel if it were the 80s, before like you knew how horrific cocaine was for you and how everyone just sort of died, all your comedy heroes just kind of died. I feel if it were
Right.
1985, I would have been a big cocaine guy. Yeah.
I just want to party.
Yeah.
You're not
There's
wrong.
no doubt.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. Thank
But
you.
luckily I never got into it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
hyped on that.
I'm a meth boy.
I'm a
Right.
Galaxy
Hey.
Gas guy. Hello.
I just want to party.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, so the mall was sick. And
Dang. I missed malls.
so and then also this clinic, BioAccelerator, which is the clinic that I got the stem cells in, was
Mhm.
dope. It was immaculate. Everyone was so nice. I did all the other, like, not only did I get 350 million stem cells injected into me,
That many babies?
just one baby.
Oh, it's one baby.
Well, it's one umbilical cord. It's not a baby. You know, you're
Okay,
not killing
okay.
a baby.
Yes, but the reason that you can't even do this process in the States is because of like
Frickin' Kamala.
because of Kamala, right? because
Yeah,
of
it has to be
the
from
wrestler
Kamala,
from,
yeah.
from WWF.
So today's the day.
yeah, it has to be because of Kamala.
So today everything changes because we went to the voting booths and we put in.
No, in fact, I think Trump would be the one because he's trying to do like a
Yeah, he wants.
pro-life
Yes,
stance.
I don't
right?
think it has to even be an aborted baby. I think it can be a baby, and then the parents are like, "We're going to sell the umbilical cord."
Yeah, that's right. But that's
the weird thing. Why are people up
It's
in
just-
arms about that?
it's just weird red tape in America.
Hey, regulation, my man.
Do not come.
That's
So
crazy.
anyway,
I
so
want no
you know,
rules.
I don't really know, but
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
Colombia
Get your
they're
cord
like
blood.
I'm glad we touched on it. It's fun to touch on.
Mm-hmm.
they're like let's fucking party, you know.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
so I got them in my knees, I got them in my hips, I got shots in my back, I got
Okay.
Pussy
2
in your
shots in
crack?
my back, I got
Fuck it.
got a lot of back shots, got a lot of back shots,
Mhm.
got multiple.
Wait, you were
back
taking
shots.
back shots?
I took
How deep?
several back shots.
What?
I mean,
Wait,
probably like 6-7 inches.
wait,
The back
what?
shots I took. Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
probably took back shots about this big, about 6-7 inches. Well, they had to, dude.
Hang loose.
They gave me gas. I was knocked out, and then they gave me the back shots.
Okay, so
you got
were,
that Cosby.
They said
Oh.
it said it would penetrate me too deeply.
Right.
So they put you out, and then like
you got that
just-
baby reindeer?
For the dude, hilarious. My Siri just goes, I didn't get that. Could you try again? My Siri,
Yeah.
Say it.
back shots.
back shots,
Back
back
shots.
shots.
Local back shots.
Going
So
to your favorite website, back shots.
So they put me under only for the back shots. And
Only
then-
fans?
And then I also got shoots legit in my glutes, in my top of my
Shoots
Yeah.
in the
Glutes.
glutes.
Yeah,
Shoots in the
shoots.
glutes.
shoots in the glutes.
Okay, the boots with the fur.
Did anybody at the mall think you had gotten a Brazilian butt lift? And you
Yeah,
were
were
like,
they like,
actually,
look at that
that's
bro's
Nebraska
ass.
born.
No, dude, because these
That's the
Colombians,
Pizza Hut guy.
they all, it's Domino's. They
Mm.
all, if you're gonna come on my ass like that, if you're gonna come on my ass like that,
Okay.
you have to come correct. Okay,
Oh.
Domino's.
My
So
bad,
don't come on my
Domino's.
ass like
I'm
that.
gonna come.
For
I
sure.
won't come on your ass foul again. I will always come
Thank you.
correct when I
Come
come
correct
on
if
your
you're
ass.
gonna come on my ass. All right. If we're
Mm.
talking back
Okay.
shots,
Yeah, and we could quote
it was Domino's. It was a Domino's commercial that I was fired
Okay.
from because my
Fair
ass was
enough.
too large.
fair enough,
Right.
fair enough. BBL.
No, these Colombians, dude. First of all, a very sexy.
These Colombians, always a good way to start a sentence.
These Colombians, very sexy, very
Do not
sexy
come.
Of
population.
course, of
People are-
course.
Yeah. I think they're well known for being the sexiest on the planet.
Well known for how sexy they were.
Yeah, there.
I mean, these guys,
Very sexy women, and also some cool dudes with a lot of machismo. A lot of machismo dripping
Oh, you stepped in a pile of machismo. Okay, I like that.
Yeah, it was cool to see him strutting around the mall with their hot
Oh.
babes. I was like, this is a cool
Right.
scene right here.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God, lucky you.
When men were men, you know.
They,
And how?
they-
And if we could just describe
Colombia, my
machismo,
friend.
you know machismo when you see it,
Mhm.
but
Yes.
if you had to use words, what are these words?
Machismo?
Machismo. Is it confidence? Is it
Suave,
Yeah.
suave. Like it looks like.
Is it strong or is it just
No, it's not necessarily strong.
like fluid, kind of like?
Mm.
Is it
Okay.
loose?
Well, these
or is
guys
it-
specifically, it seemed like they like had mousse in their hair.
Okay. Machismo.
You know how like that wet,
Yeah.
kind of nice wet Pompadourian sort of look, pushed back. Yeah.
A pushback? Like, is it like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mhm.
It looked like they like moistened their skin, or maybe it was
Okay.
just
Right.
a little dewy.
So
but it
this is
seemed
like-
and then there was a lot of gold being dripped.
Of course. Of course.
Okay.
But by the way, I was told that's only in the mall. Like I wore my watch. I wore.
Because if you go outside, you'll get jacked.
Yeah, it's very possible you could get.
If you
okay.
leave the mall, you'll get jacked. Yeah.
And we left the mall multiple times, and we were going to this. I posted, I think in my stories, we went to Comuna 13, which was kind of ground zero for the gang wars during Pablo
Mhm.
Escobar's reign.
Oh, my
And
goodness.
there was like they said that there was invisible lines, like you would cross from one area into the next, and you're just walking through a neighborhood, and suddenly a new gang is in control there, and if they don't know you, they kill you.
Right. It's a good thing you're
Whoa.
world famous. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
it was-
any
it was a
gang.
good thing.
You just be like
Yeah,
Modern
any-
Family, and every gang is like,
Like, oh,
Senor.
Sofia
Dude.
Vergara.
Senor.
Admittedly, I was
you are the Manny.
very famous there, and
Yeah.
I think
Really?
it was because of Modern Family because they love Sofia Vergara.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah, yeah.
She's
she-
Colombian. Yeah.
Is she?
Wow.
Yeah.
What a ledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what was.
Thanks, Sophia.
Are you talking about her ass? What a ledge.
Didn't she make a movie
What a
about
ledge.
being like a drug czar or something? She had like a fake nose and stuff?
Yeah, I think it was Griselle or Griselda.
Yeah, who's
Mm.
that? I got to look into that.
Dude, you didn't watch it? Are you not up
Mm-mm.
to date on all your Narcos? I'm rewatching Narcos again.
I've
Mm.
never seen Narcos. I'm so sorry.
I couldn't get into it.
I'm so
Oh.
sorry.
That is-
I thought it was kind of boring, and then I
Oh.
tuned out.
You're hurting Adam's feelings, man.
Well, no, I'm trying to. But I'm also like leveling the playing field for you, so you don't go in with too high expectations.
I imagine it's good because people love
You're
you.
welcome.
Like,
Yeah.
thank you, Durst. Thank you for standing up for me by
It's kind of shitty.
like, taking
You're
it
welcome.
down a peg. But people love Narcos.
It's not shitty. It's so good, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure it's good. I understand that. I understand
It's
that.
so good. It's awesome, dude. It truly is.
Yes, I think I would enjoy it.
And Griselda was the
I only know him from West Side Gun.
I believe she was Colombian, but she lived in Miami, and she sort of took over. She was like the huge drug connect in Miami, and she
Mhm.
was known as the Black Widow, and she would like kill
Mhm.
everyone.
Okay, I saw that. Yeah. Okay, I remember that documentary. That
Wait,
was
in Miami.
In Miami.
Oh yeah, she was
Yeah.
like the cocaine grandma with the cool hats.
yeah, so cool.
Oh yeah. And Sofia Vergara was playing her.
Yep, it was a
Yeah.
bizarre casting choice, but I think they were like,
Yeah.
well, who's a Colombian?
Well, she'll get it made. She'll get it made.
Yeah, who's
Yeah.
a Colombian? Who's a Colombian actress? And there was one person, and then they're like, all
Right.
right, well, we'll give her a
All right.
funny nose.
Because
Yeah.
she was a little more like
Yep.
husky. Still
was
had a little.
short.
She had swagger.
Yeah,
But like
she had her
machismo.
feminine brand of machismo.
Right. What
Mhm.
is feminine machismo? Just
I think that's it.
Can
That isn't
machismo
anything.
go both ways?
Machismo.
machismo. There it is. Thank you.
There it is. Thank you, Blake.
The linguist of the crew.
Thank you, Blake.
I don't like you guys telling me to show my tits.
Adam, I also spent a little time in a kind of a hospital of sorts.
Okay.
Really? When?
Every few years, I get these little milia thing. They're like little white dots around your eyelid. You know what I'm talking
No,
about?
sir, I don't like it.
You have
yeah.
If you're listening and you're in your 30s or 40s, you know what I'm talking about.
I
They're like
know.
just like little white dots, and they're like calcium
On your-
buildup. I don't know what the fuck they are. They're called milia.
Amelia.
And so I went.
Okay.
I've got him
Amelia.
I've got him like scraped out before. So
is
I went
Blake
back.
the only healthy one of our crew? Is that what's happening? You're the only one
No,
with
no,
that
no.
weird
No, his
shit
dick
going
is purple.
on? Oh.
My dick looks really bad.
I'm fine. My
Oh,
dick's
wow.
not purple.
Why,
I
Blake?
mean,
Blake,
I don't
Blake,
know.
what's wrong with your dick?
I'm getting backshots constantly to figure out what's wrong, but the
Just to
doctors
figure it
say
out.
I gotta come back. I gotta come back a lot, so we'll see.
You got to come back correct.
Yes, come back correct.
but so I go in and get these things before they just like have cut like a little hole out and they like wiggle out and it's like a little, I don't know, it's like a deposit. It's like a little deposit. It's just like
Okay.
a little like, it's
So
like a
when you-
whitehead or something that like won't come out. It just is in there.
Mm.
And so I go back and I'm like, hey, like I got these little things. And they go, yeah, come on in. It just takes a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
They have this pen that's like holding a flame to your skin. And they're doing it on my eyelid. And I'm going, oh. And she goes like, are you okay?
good.
I go, that's really hot.
Stop being a pussy.
Essentially. And I was like, I thought you guys like just kind of opened it with a blade and like wiggled it out. And she goes, no. I go, okay.
She said it like that? No.
Dude, I was getting some dude. She was fun and cool,
sir, I
but I
don't
was
like
like, this hurts.
No.
It'd be like if you took a lighter and just
Yeah.
took it to your
Yeah.
eyelid and held it there.
That sounds like a terrible idea. That sounds
Maybe you were being a little bit of a bitch because she sees this done a lot.
Every day. Every
so,
day.
Oh,
and
yeah,
so
the
I'm
bitch.
assuming
But I'm also just
other
going,
people don't
yeah.
handle themselves like this.
But I don't know how they wouldn't because it was just like she was just burning my eyelid.
Well, maybe this is what we finally
insane.
found out how you're a bitch, and this is
finally.
Oh, and
Gotcha, bitch.
look,
Fire on your eyes.
there are many ways that I am. a
Fire on
bitch.
your eyes. You're a bitch.
I think
yeah. You put a little fire on your eyes, and you're a bitch.
bitch and yeah, if you will flame in my eyelid. I think that bitch and asshole it's a spectrum, right? And
Yeah.
we all
Yeah,
fall
yeah, yeah.
somewhere on the spectrum.
That's
You're
true.
definitely on a spectrum.
But dude, tonight come over and let me just like put a flame
fire
to your
on
eye
mine?
socket.
Yeah.
I'm good on that.
So you sound like you had an okay experience. I'm like never gonna do this again.
Can you get your eyelids
Yeah, I mean the shots were pretty gnarly.
up to the camera a little closer? Can we just see?
Well, do you see them still?
Well, they're gone, but
They're gone.
Yeah, like do you have scars or
Well, yeah, it's a little red there. Yeah, a little red. Yeah,
oh yeah, it looks red. It looks burnt.
yeah.
And you get it on
I mean, your eyelid looks insane. Why does it look?
we need that freeze frame. You know
Yeah,
when they do the
looks so
YouTube
scary,
and it's
dude.
freeze
freeze
frame?
frame.
That's gotta be honors because
Yeah,
that looks
that's-
really good.
Why does that skin look like? You know how like when you take your skin and you stretch it out just to see what it looks like.
Donkey!
Who?
When
Yeah.
someone does that.
Yeah, I have 3 kids or 3 boys. Go ahead. Yeah. Every
Yeah.
day is like, look, it's a transformer. I'm like, been
Yeah.
there, done that. Nothing changes.
You ever seen the Loch Ness monster?
That's what your eyelids look like.
Yeah, I think that when I was a kid, I don't know if I told you guys this. I was in an accident. I had my dick skin put over my eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew that
Okay.
about you.
Didn't I
did
tell
know
you? I
that
feel like
about
I told you guys that. Is that the
Yeah,
first
I
time
knew
I said
that.
this in the pod? I feel like I've told
Yeah,
this.
Yeah,
that's
before.
weird.
No.
222 episodes in.
Todd, was that
Yeah.
episode of what was it?
My eyeballs are actually
63?
testicles.
Yeah.
Interesting.
69,
69, dude.
episode
Pretty funny.
Okay.
That's points.
69, Todd.
Your boobs are huge.
Hey, Todd, guess what? Are these your first points?
Yes, points.
He's like, actually, episode 120.
Yeah. Don't let it go to your head now, Todd.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to be a medical tourist. I think I'm going to be a medical tourist because it's pretty fun. You go down there and you take care
Right.
of yourself. I did a thing called ozone therapy. That's where it takes your blood out of you. It spins it around. It gets like oxygen in it.
Adam,
and then-
if you're watching the YouTube video, Adam says it spins it around and he looks up.
Spins it around.
Yeah.
And it's
Like
just like,
there's a
well, that's
fucking-
because where I was sitting, it takes it out and
Sure.
then it puts it in this little thing
Sure.
and it spins
Right.
it around like
It's
a fucking
science.
martini or some shit.
I just picture like another carnival ride that you couldn't go on. But yeah.
It's just
And,
a homeboy just shaking that shit.
Well, there's a machine. The homeboy, he set it up.
I think it's called a centrifugal or some shit.
It's Bert Kreischer.
Centrifuge.
The machine is just.
But it wasn't as aggressive as the centrifuge.
Okay.
Or maybe it is, but it was just a little different than the one I did in the States. And then they shoot it back into you, which was cool. And then I did a hyperbaric chamber. Did that a few times.
Really?
And that I can't tell any difference.
And what is that? That's just what Michael Jackson slept in?
That's they like pump oxygen in it, so you're getting like 100% pure oxygen.
Right. Yeah. That's what MJ slept in.
What is that? Right. How's that feel? Does it like smell different? Is it?
No, it was totally fine. And you just watch Netflix. I finally watched one of those new Jurassic Park movies.
Wow.
The amount
Which
of
one did
Chris
you watch?
Pratt, the newest one, I think, and the amount of Chris Pratt.
Dominion or whatever?
Yeah, I think so.
That one is wild.
The one of Chris Pratt, the amount of times he just sees a dinosaur and goes, shh.
Yeah.
Shh.
Well, and so I think.
And sticks his hand out and they just get quiet.
They've also tried to brand. He has like a dive roll thing that they've now like branded as like his move in those movies.
What?
Where he like dives, rolls, and like pops up.
Popped up. Yes.
He like has to do that in every movie now. And I'm like, what?
But also,
very psychedelic.
Who cares?
Yeah.
It's just, I noticed that was funny you said that because when he did that, there was like a special camera move that made me go like, oh, is this like a thing? Like they made it such a big deal.
Yeah.
When like you've seen, I mean, Walker, Texas Ranger did that in about every goddamn episode.
Hold up.
Thank
you know
you.
what I mean?
Thank you. Finally.
Thank you,
And if you're
Adam.
getting out there to vote today,
vote for who you think Chuck Norris would vote for.
Any takebacks, any apologies, any epic slams?
Walker,
yeah.
I mean, I would love to just compliment you, Adam, on bringing the real Walker, Texas Ranger to the forefront. You're right. Walker did it first.
Dude, you know what I just found out? I have DirecTV at my Hollywood house. I have it. I've been paying for this for years. So I just watched TV the other day. I watched an episode of Walker, Texas Ranger, or at least a few minutes of it.
Lucky?
Holds up?
Yeah. No, pretty bad. Pretty bad. But
wait a minute.
But in a fun way, you know.
That's the one where he's like, Walker, I have AIDS. Right? That's the clip.
Yeah, Haley. I think it's Haley. Is it Haley Joel Osment?
Yeah.
No.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Is it?
No.
Isn't it?
No.
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was. I think you're right.
It might be. I don't know.
I don't know.
Adam gave up.
I'm waiting for Todd to fucking
Todd, is
weigh
it?
in.
Yeah, he's like, hey, I have AIDS.
I don't know.
It's like it's a good
I
read.
have AIDS. Do I have AIDS or is it I have AIDS?
Yeah!
I think it's I have
Regardless.
AIDS.
Hulk Hogan has a really good Walker, Texas Ranger episode.
No, that
And if we could just ISO each of us saying I have AIDS.
that was the Will Smith movie I Have AIDS. No, that's I Am Legend.
Give me a hell yeah!
Oh, yeah. It really went up the ladder in Hollywood saying,
Nice.
yeah, I have AIDS is a great
I don't know if you
title.
guys know this, but that is what the movie originally was. It was called I Have AIDS, and like it was like a zombie movie, and then they found out it was written in the 80s because they thought it was going to turn into that kind of
Cocaine wrote
pandemic.
that one.
But then they dialed it back, and they were like, "Oh, it turns out they don't turn into zombies, as far as we know." What if we just said it's called I Am Legend, and Will Smith was like, "I don't love it."
Apparently,
I liked
it was
the old
Haley
way,
Joel
but
Osment,
okay.
Which
Yeah, it was.
cool.
So apologies
Very
to me.
So is
you're
that your
saying.
take back, dude? Do you
Yeah, I'd
feel
like
like
to take that back.
embarrassed?
I would like to take
Fuck it!
Okay.
I want to apologize for doing the pod this early and having my face look like this.
Well, at least you got the
After
fucking
the-
weird,
after Halloween,
the weird
man.
shit off your eyes. Jesus Christ!
We didn't even
not
get
weird.
into.
It's very
Hey,
common.
let's
It's very
save it. We'll
common.
get into Halloween next week after it's several weeks
okay.
past.
And by the next week, we'll know who our president is, and it's a bright future, everybody, right?
Well, we won't know. We won't know because we're about to do another
Yeah,
podcast.
thank you, Adam.
So we won't.
Thank
Welcome
you.
to a bright future, everybody.
Unless you
won't
know
know.
something I don't know. Are you burning those ballot boxes
Bernie.
over there, Blazer?
I'm a Bernie guy. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense for you.
Yeah.
All right, and that was another.
That's another episode of
This is important.
There's no place in America the president shouldn't be able to come!
Dude, where did you
There we
find
go.
this rendition?
The first one that came up.